7-7 Ohio State and Notre Dame tied here in this national championship game from the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Alongside Connor Schuham, Connor Canfield, and Connor, Ohio State's driving here. Will Howard has started out 8 of 8 through the air, 76 yards and a touchdown. And this running attack hasn't been too shabby either. In Ohio State, chance to grab some momentum back and take their first lead of the game here.
Sitting around that 20-yard line, and how about Will Howard? 8 for 8 for 76 yards and a touchdown. He's rushed for 16. An incredible day for him, and all doing it with the power of Archie Griffin, the honorary captain today for the Buckeyes. I'm sure that gives the team a little bit of extra juice. And Jim Tressel here as well, legendary coach for the Buckeyes. They're really showing out.
Cardell Jones, Urban Meyer on the Ohio State side. Joe Montana's here for Notre Dame. Jerome Bettis, Lou Holtz is in the building. A lot of star power here in Atlanta tonight. Ohio State will start this timeout on the 20-yard line. Ball's on that right hash of Notre Dame. Will Kazmarek, extra blocker in there for Ohio State. Pistol look for the Buckeyes with Quinshon Judkins behind Will Howard. Howard will get the snap, handing Judkins. He's working right side, lowers the shoulder at the 20, diving forward to the 18. Before he's knocked it down after a gain of 2. There to set up 2nd and 8.
Short gain for Judkins, but it's not a bad idea for Ohio State, just breaking down that Notre Dame defense bit by bit, and that's kind of the game plan for the Fighting Irish on their offensive side. But Ohio State can really do that with a bruiser like Judkins in their backfield.
Freshman Bryce Young was there on the stop. Off that edge for Notre Dame. Empty set for Will Howard with the ball on the 18-yard line. Quinshon Judkins will motion, fakes the jet sweep. Howard looking right side, lofting it towards the 10-yard line. Abuka is there, and he's slung down that time by the nickelback Jordan Clark. Gain of about 6 will bring up 3rd and 2.
Another quick play to Emeka Egbuka. He's been targeted a lot here tonight, already his 4th grab, so maybe the focal point of this game plan with Jeremiah Smith getting covered like he is. It's man coverage, but you can tell they're shadowing with an extra safety most of the time here.
Oh, Smith's got 1 touchdown, a couple of receptions, but Abuka has been the early receiver so far. 4 catches, 33 yards. 3rd and 2 for Ohio State, 7:05 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Ball's on the right hash. As Howard will take it, muscle his way forward up that left hole. Austin Sarabell leading the way for another Ohio State first down as Will Howard lowers that shoulder across the sticks.
Standing tall, he ran right through that O-line, and Austin Sarabell did a great job pulling to that left side to eliminate Jack Kaiser to really spring that run open and get him that first down, essentially.
Brings up 1st and goal for Ohio State. They've now crossed the 10. Ball's on the Notre Dame 9-yard line here with 6.5 left to play in this first half. 1 receiver on either side of the formation, a couple of extra tight ends in there. Howard in the pistol with Judkins. Will take the low snap, giving Judkins, working left side. Stiff arm puts one defender down, knifing his way forward, lunging for the end zone. Did he get it? What's the signal? Touchdown, Ohio State, as Quinshon Judkins from 9 yards out muscles his way with grit and determination into the end zone and gives Ohio State their first lead of the game with 6:15 left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Great vision, and he planted Jaden Osbury on that first cut to the left side and navigated through those defenders and barely kept that knee off the ground as he extended the ball over the goal line. That was real close. We're looking at the replay right now, and his knee was barely just inches above the turf, but a touchdown is a touchdown.
All the officiating crews gathered in the middle, but now the sideline will say play on. Looks like they took a look at it upstairs already, and it will be a touchdown for Quinshon Judkins. 10 plays, 76 yards, 6:06 to give up the Buckeyes a 13-7 lead. Jaden Fielding out to attempt the extra point. John Furlman in the middle will unfurl the snap to McGuire, and Fielding drives it right through into that sea of green behind the Notre Dame end zone. 14-7 Ohio State with 6:15 should I say, left in the 2nd quarter. Buckeyes lead for the first time tonight thanks to a Quinshon Judkins 9-yard touchdown. We'll step aside here on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio. That's the first one by Simmons made that career high set back on the 20th of November in Athens against Ohio University there. So, see, a career day right there for Lemula.
Simmons goes 2 for 2 from the stripe that time. It cuts the lead down to 10. Both these teams haven't scored a field goal in the last few minutes. Michigan State, nearly 4-minute drought without a shot made. Ohio State, about 3.
The Buckeyes running a bit smaller out there with 3 guards. Sands, Taylor Theory now on the court for a bit.
There's Cambridge. Wild shot, no good. Got her on board. McMahon a 3. Good. McMahon has given the Buckeyes 70. She's got 15 here in this one. She is 4 for 5 from deep. Really improved that 3-point shot this year. There's a cut inside by Tate, lost the handle. They're going to say it went off her knee.
Cody McMahon being really the leader of this team, coming back, and Ohio State building a team around her offensive skill set this year. You see now sometimes that she doesn't have to be that first option on the offensive end of things when players like Asia Petty, Jelani Cambridge are stepping up. She can quietly get some open looks from 3 like she has today and put up 15.
How about and 1? Jelani Cambridge showing the emotion and now putting her hands up. Might have got something said to her by one of the officials there on the baseline. Either way, and 1. The Buckeyes have extended that lead to 15.
And Sparty's really going to have to weather this storm now. For one of their last 7 from the field, and Ohio State looking to push this lead to 16 points now as we near the end of the third quarter.
You saw maybe a little bit of a stare down there at the end by Cambridge, which might have sparked that whole situation, and she knocks through the 3 throw. The Buckeyes now a game-high 16-point lead. This here's Hampton surveying the floor. Just over a minute left to go in this third quarter. Dabney Walker's back on the floor for the Buckeyes, as is Asia Petty. As Hampton driving inside, Petty there to defend, and then turned it over for the second. It's picked up by Halleck as she'll knife her way inside over Green, who looked like she almost clotheslined her trying to go for that block, and Halleck will get to the line for a pair.
Yeah, quick hands from Michigan State, get them a second look and get to the line. A good sequence there from the Spartans to get back on track here.
At some point, Matt, though, you have to see a shot go down. Michigan State's been exclusively getting to the line here and getting their points from there, but they're 1 for their last 8 and haven't had a field goal in over 5 minutes.
And Connor, Michigan State today 6 for 9 from beyond the arc. They're shooting it 2/3 from 3. That's ridiculous efficiency, but they've only taken 9 shots from beyond the arc. That's half of what Ohio State's taken in this game. And you wonder if Ohio State's constant pressure is just not giving them a lot of opportunities to shoot that 3 ball, because they're shooting it at a very high clip right now if they want it.
Cambridge tries a 3. Bullseye!
Jelani Cambridge for 3.
She's got 26 here in this one.
And she's really starting to feel it now. There's no reason to think she's going to stop scoring like this anytime soon.
As Van Sluten looking to back down Petty, under 30 seconds to play. Spins, fires, no good. And now the Buckeyes, for the 3rd time here in this game, can hold for the last shot.
And between Petty walling off that paint right now and Cambridge's elite shot creation ability, Ohio State's really pouring it on now.
Under 10 to play. Cambridge sidesteps, 3-pointer. Oh my! Just feeling herself here as she beats the buzzer. 29 points for the phenomenal freshman. The Buckeyes are taking a 20-point lead into the 4th. Just one a game for her. The Buckeyes finish the quarter on a 6-0 run. As we'll step aside here on Big Ten Plus, Buckeyes leading by 20.
3-0 Ohio State as we go into the second inning. 5-6-7 due up for the Eagles, and Zaccaro, Kleiman, and Stecco. Gianno Zaccaro digs in, the left fielder today for Eastern Michigan.
.286 hitter so far this season. He'll take a first pitch strike. Senior out of Middleburg Heights, Ohio, up in Northeast Ohio. So making his return back to the O. As he takes up and in. Spent 2022 and 23 with Charleston University up in Charleston, West Virginia. Followed his head coach and Robbie Britt here to Eastern Michigan. Britt in his second season with the Eagles. As that one banged down the line, diving play made by Carpenter. Picks that one off the line and tags the bag over that first for the first out of the inning.
Like the reaction time and like the celebration even better. Holds up the stop sign to get that first out with the back touch.
Just took extra bases away from Zakaro. I mean, if he doesn't get his glove to that, that's down the line and into the corner for a double. Now the catcher, Brennan Kleiman, in to face Kozneski. He's out for his second inning of work. Pitched a scoreless frame for Ohio State in that first. He delivers a strike to Kleiman. Making his 13th start today. And takes a breaking ball that skips in there. Nice pick behind the dish by Gravelin. Kleiman, 250 hitter. Couple of walks, couple of doubles, and a homer this season. Was 2 for 4 with a walk on Sunday. Out ahead of Kozneski. 2-1 count right now. So he delivers, check swing, and appeal down to first. He did go around, so 2-2, count evens up. We'll see here what Kozneski wants to attack with. Whether he comes back with the breaking ball or tries to power a fastball by. He comes with the breaking ball, and it's fouled off into the screen. We'll do it again at 2-2. Kleiman, another JUCO transfer for Eastern Michigan. Spent 2022 and 2023 with Frederick Community College in Frederick, Maryland. And took on the outside corner. Count runs full. You see a lot of these with the Eagles. They built their roster here with a lot of transfers, a lot of JUCO transfers, especially on the pitching staff. And those transfers have paid dividends in a lot of cases as a bouncing ball over to Simpson at third. And he'll retire. Kleiman there for the second out.
Smart play for the Buckeyes here. Forces the full count, and towards the end of it, I mean, Kleiman led the team entering today in at-bats and will continue to lead the team with how much effort they've been putting in, so forcing them into a must-swing scenario, definitely smart.
That's Ty Stecco. Now DHing today for the Eagles. He'll hit against Kozneski. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. 76 there on that curveball. That's Stecco, 238 hitter. Junior out of Pennsylvania. Takes a fastball down low. Stecco comes from Mount St. Mary's, transferred in this year. He's making his 6th start of the season. Was 2 for 3 with a walk and an RBI in his start Saturday against Akron. The 1-1 swung on and drilled towards right field. Lipsy drifting back and makes the catch just short of the track. Quick 1-2-3 there for Kozneski. He's looking good so far. And Ohio State coming back to bat in the next inning, looking to add on to their lead here on Big Ten Plus.